Wow, 1999. They call it the best movie year ever. It isn't, but the most good movies came out in 1999. That's sort of where I came away from this season.
It's the most movie year ever. How about that? It's the most movie year ever.
The year the most good movies. Like, there's more good movies this year than any of the other years.
Big swings, blank checks.
But I don't know about the greatness factor in 99 versus some other greatness factor years, but the goodness factor, 99 with a bullet.
It was the year when...
I'm not trying to be sour. That's my opinion.
But it was the year when... I understand what you're saying, you know? I mean, there was that year... Was it 76? When you look at it, it's like Network, Dog Day Afternoon, Rocky,
sure.
Jaws, Barry Lyndon, Nashville. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane.
There's a couple years like that where the highs are high, but...
This was the year,
every weekend in 99, it seems like you could go see a pretty damn good movie. You know what I mean?
God. This was the year where the groundswell of the 90s indie movement sort of broke hard into the mainstream, combined with this really aggressive strategy to combat television with just like high concept, aggressive blank check cinema that no TV network would ever greenlight. And you just get this like psychotic year of movies. And it's so much fun. It's so much money
in the space.
Yes.
Like 1999, remember, we were in the green as a nation. We had a fucking surplus. Isn't that crazy to think about? We had like leftover money after all of our stuff that we spent it on. Insane. Apparently we spent it on movies because the cash was a pouring and movies were getting green light.
Well, because DVDs were still in their kind of infancy. They were not like
but the video on demand market or the home video market was huge.
Video market was huge.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
Are you gonna wait? But are you gonna wait fucking 6 months for Magnolia to come out on 2 VHSs, or are you gonna go see in the theaters? Right?
Of course.
You didn't, because it didn't have what we're talking about now, which is like you can probably see Furiosa on demand in 2 weeks if you wait, right? But in 1999,
you had to wait 6 months. No, you're right.
You had to wait which is a fucking lifetime.
They had a perfect industry put together.
Yes.
It was all perfect. Theatrical made money.
Yeah.
DVD made money. Television residual made money. Money all down the line. And they fucking ruined it because some dipshit in a C-suite had to make a presentation for the quarterly report and thought of streaming. You know what I mean?
I love this. I love this narrative. And again, I'm not a fan of Blockbuster. They ran the mom and pops out of business. Fuck Blockbuster. But I love this narrative that, like, you know, Blockbuster was so stupid and Netflix was so smart and next level, and they fucking, that's why they swept Blockbuster off the face of the earth. Netflix just cheated, and they didn't really understand what they were doing. Netflix is like every Silicon Valley company ever. Right. It's that old Citizen Kane quote. It's not hard to make a lot of money if all you want to do is make a lot of money. But all they were doing was creating this untenable situation that creates this insane fucking industry situation that we're in now, where nobody knows what to do and everyone's lost because you sold out the bread and butter of the industry, which is fucking movie theaters.
People think that progress is like a new thing. It's so crazy. It's like, okay, we gotta do streaming, and then we gotta do NFTs, and we gotta do AI.
Have you thought about it? Think about it for 2 seconds.
AI.
Take a weekend and think about what this might do. Think about the possible repercussions.
It's like they have to keep their job, so they need the stock price to go up after the quarterly report. So they'll streaming is so important, la 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 la, without the long-term consequences. And the long-term consequences were felt so severely, so quickly. Strikes, there's no work anymore, there's no funding for movies. John fucking Waters can't get a fucking penny for his Aubrey Plaza movie. I mean, and you know, maybe you're like, oh, that's kind of a niche example, Joe. Kind of not. How much could that cost? $20 million? No,
in 99,
no one's taking
in 99,
that?
they would give they give John Waters a huge budget for like Cecil B. Demented. They didn't give a shit. They didn't have to read the script.
In 99, he would have got Furiosa level money to do the Aubrey Plaza movie.
The problem with the movies is the same problem with America, with everything right now, which is that there are 100 people on this earth right now who need to be richer than anyone has ever been rich in their entire lives. And because those 100 people need to be so impossibly grotesquely rich, it trickles down and affects everything else. So that when people are planning what movies we're going to make at the studios, they're not thinking about audience, they're not thinking about this or that. They're thinking about, like Joe said, the next quarterly report is coming out, and we have to be so fucking ahead of the game. We have to show the stockholders they're going to make
AI.
so much money. They're going to make so much money. It's going to be coming out of their eyes because 100 people have to be so impossibly rich. It makes the rest of the world a fucking hellhole. It's fine. We're all fine. Everything's fine.
Ultimately, I want to be clear. Everything's fucking fine. So everyone just relax. But also, I mean, it's annoying about the movies.
It's just like
but 99.
Here's what's annoying.
Yeah.
Here's what's annoying. It's like everything's not. Look, everything's fine and not fine. It's like it's the nature of the modern world, right?
In life,
but it's like we can't get the movies right.
I know.
We can't get the fucking movies right.
I know. And come on. Let's talk about Hollywood movies. Just that alone, like. Hollywood, you guys can't. They've done it before, Brett. They've bottomed out and then they've reinvigorated. There will be another reinvigoration. There will be. I swear to you.
Yes.
I promise you. That's
here's when it bottoms out. Is when it's not about Hollywood. It's about Silicon Valley and Wall Street. When it's about Silicon Valley and Wall Street, then Hollywood suffers. But then Silicon Valley and Wall Street they've got a lot of money and they have no creativity. They have no ideas.
Some geniuses will put together the new wave of American or worldwide filmmaking, and there's so many talented filmmakers right now. We're all positive, but it is funny living in 2024, looking 25 years ago at 1999 and going, what the hell happened?